Hey, it's Mr. Johns, and welcome to this episode of Farming Sim 22. I know Farming Sim 24 is coming out next month. I haven't decided whether I'm going to make that jump. Haven't played this really enough to maybe justifying switching to a new game, but we'll see. So I'm looking at the little town of Elmcreek, which is the first tutorial map that I've already played through and done all the collectibles, all that good stuff. But I started a new game, medium setting, which just basically means everything is on not easy, just on kind of a medium. You start off with is it $1,500? Yeah, sorry, $1,500,000 and nothing else. So you have some good money in your pocket. So it's kind of like you have retired, you've sold everything, and now you've got a nice bank account. But you want to make some retirement money and maybe plan for, the next generation in your family. So I have purchased. Bring up the map here. I have purchased. Down in the lower right corner of that map, I've purchased a farm, which is really cool. And it comes with three lots, 80, 81, and 82. And I just basically took a tour of what I purchased. So also purchased a little UTV so I can run around. So first thing I want to do is just walk into the field and see what I owned. I wasn't sure which ones it came with. So this one tells me that I own it. It's sorghum. It's growing. Yield bonus is 83%. So that means it's one thing I want to work towards is trying to get 100% yield bonus, which means you've fertilized it correctly, taken care of the weeds and the lime, so you've taken care of the soil and it's in perfect condition for your plants. It says I need to plow it. That looks like probably after the next harvest. So, and then over here, across the street, across the little road, I also own this one. This is field 82, which is sugar beets. It's growing, 50% yield bonus. That's not great because it's only 50% fertilized. Now, at some point, you can't fertilize anymore, and I'm not sure if I'm past that point. I don't know that much about that in this game, but you can't just drive over and crush your crops, but you do need to basically fertilize once. You have to fertilize twice. Once fertilize the dirt or the seeds, and then after a little bit of growth, but not too much, fertilize again. So I don't know. I'm going to have to learn about that and see. And then it looks like there's some weeds growing. And it says hoe. I'm not going to do that by hand. So there must be, you can see these little weeds that are growing. So I need to be able to pull behind a tractor if I can still do that, and get rid of those weeds. I also need some lime, and that would happen after this harvest. So, and then thirdly, field 81, which has lime. This lime is white, so you'll see that when it's been limed, and it needs to be plowed in. It's already been fertilized and limed, and then it's empty. So that's kind of cool. So I've got two separate kinds of crop, sorghum and sugar beets, and I've got a field that is pretty much ready. I need to plow it, and then looks like there's also some rocks. So that's the fun thing about this game is, and you can change the settings so there's no rocks, doesn't need lime, doesn't need weeding. You can make it as easy as you want, or as realistic as you want, which is a little bit more challenging. So you have to take care of your field and then your harvest. So I kind of like that challenge. So I also like the location of my farm. So here I am. I've got my barn over there, and have this barn as well. So just getting a glimpse at what I own. I'm assuming I bought this house, though I don't see. Usually when you buy a place or you start on easy and get a place, it gives you the chance to Let's see if I can even get in here. Don't remember. It's been so long. I don't even remember how to use the controls. LB. No. I don't even remember how to play. It's been so long. I bounce from game to game to game. And just tonight, I felt like doing some farming, at least setting up a farm. So, but should be my spawn point. I believe I purchased it. So, and then the stuff across the street I don't own. So, pretty sure. Let's just double check. I don't think I own this. But it's a cool little farm. I just love how there's pathways, and you just feel like it's a cute little farm, and for sure. So I'll walk out here to the sign and I'll show you. So Evergreen Farmstead, and by the way, there's a collectible right there. So, bink. I've already done all the collectibles. I have another video on all of the collectibles here. But I do get $1,000 every time I find one, and then you get a big bonus if you get all of each category. I'm not going to chase those down specifically because that's a whole nother thing. But as I find them, I will gather them. So I'll find out. I can definitely park my vehicles in that barn. But this is just a neat farm. You've got your little homestead here, and you've got a place to park a vehicle. You got your barn right next to the house, and then the road wraps around and continues down there, and then this is your farm. So I just think it's a cool layout, and really happy I purchased it. So I got some work to do, and my next steps here will be to figure out, with the money in the bank, $1.2 million, I need to do some shopping. Need to get some tractors. I mean, I'm going to spend a lot of that. I need to be careful. But I need to get equipment to take care of sorghum and sugar beet. And then also the other stuff. The plows, the de-rocker, fertilizers, all that stuff. Starting from scratch, but I think I'll be happy here. And this will be the new family homestead for generations to come. So if you're into this kind of thing, pick it up yourself. Farming Simulator 2022, and also the new one's coming out soon. Or just come back and join me as I try to build this farm up into my own successful homestead. So thanks for joining me today. I'll catch you next time. But for now, Mr. Johns is out.